16-year-old pro surfer dies after hitting a reef while trying to ride a wave during Hurricane Irma. The 16-year-old's name is Zander Venezia, and this accident happened at Box by Box Beach when Zander and some other surfers were trying to ride a swell made by the Category 5 hurricane. About the incident, a fellow surfer who was at the beach said, "Zander was bleeding and he wasn't moving. They tried to get him to the beach quickly, which was very difficult. He was knocked unconscious when he hit his head on the reef, possibly breaking his neck. Box by Box is a tough place to get in and out of, even if you have the ability. When they finally did get him, they performed CPR on the beach." Zander was noted as a promising surfer with a bright future. He even had dreams of competing in the 2020 Olympic Games, and was supposed to compete in some competitions over the next couple of months. Tributes have been pouring in online from the surfing community, and our thoughts go out to his family. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me today. I'm Courtney McGinley. And TGIF, the weekend is finally here. Yeah, now that school has started up, the weekends are even more exciting. Let me know what your plans are for this weekend down in the comments. As always, we have a bunch of interesting news stories headed your way, so let's get started. Next, Florida is preparing for Hurricane Irma. It's being said that this hurricane is looking like the largest ever recorded in the Atlantic. Irma is a Category 5 storm with 175-mile-per-hour sustainable winds. Based on Irma's projected path, which includes Florida's heavily populated eastern coast, the enormous storm could create one of the largest mass evacuations in US history. To avoid possible mile-long gridlocks, the evacuation orders are going to be given out in a timely manner so people have time to evacuate. If people don't want to risk the chaos on the highways, Delta Airlines have added flights out of Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Key West to Atlanta, which is its largest hub. So far, 6 people have died after Irma hit a small northeastern Caribbean island and left hundreds of thousands of customers in Puerto Rico without power. Florida governor said yesterday, regardless of which Florida coast you live in, be prepared to evacuate, as forecasters warning the storm could reach South Florida by Sunday. So far, mandatory evacuations have been issued for the Keys and low-lying parts of Miami. Yesterday, Irma was hitting northern parts of Haiti and the Dominican Republic. It could leave up to 15 inches of rain there, which is an amount that could trigger dangerous flooding and mudslides. If you live in Florida, our prayers are with you, and please be careful. Next, Texas Pizza Hut employees delivered pizza in kayaks to help hurricane victims. Earlier in the week, in the wake of Hurricane Harvey, a manager at a local Pizza Hut and her employees delivered 120 pizzas to hungry families in Sugar Land, Texas. The manager, Shada, went to check on her store and heard that people in the surrounding community were trapped in their homes without food. About this, she said, "When I heard there were families in need, I knew we needed to act fast. I called my husband and asked him to gather up kayaks and meet me at the restaurant." From there, her husband, along with several of the employees, proceeded to cook 120 pizzas and then pack them in delivery pouches and bring them to the homes in the Oak Lake neighborhood. These Pizza Hut employees spent 3 days making their way through the flood water in order to feed as many people as possible. Pizza Hut tweeted out a note of thanks to the employees saying, "Thank you to our Oak Lake Pizza Hut team for their out-of-the-car response to deliver hot pizzas all day to the community they serve. This is absolutely amazing." Next, in celebrity news, it's been confirmed that Ariana Grande will play a benefit concert for Charlottesville's victims. Ariana Grande is headlining this event for the victims of the attack. This is following her huge success raising money with the One Love Manchester campaign. The singer helped raise $23 million with an all-star concert and charity fund when 22 people were killed and more than 200 others were injured at her Manchester Arena concert back in May. This time, Ariana will join forces with other top artists such as the Dave Matthews Band, Justin Timberlake, Pharrell Williams, Chris Stapleton, The Roots, and more, to help the community of Charlottesville heal in the aftermath of the white supremacist Unite the Right rally turning violent last month. On top of that, the organizers of the One Love Manchester have recently announced their own charity project. It's going to be a telethon featuring Reese Witherspoon and Jamie Foxx. The telethon will be held to raise money for the victims of Hurricane Harvey. Next, Luish has officially released the launch date for their Halloween line. And while they have some returning favorites, they also have some new items. Last year I posted a video to my personal YouTube channel called Halloween Luish Haul and Tutorial. So if you haven't watched it yet, then please head on over to my channel at Courtney McGinley Vlogs and check it out. I've taken a bit of a break from vlogging, but I am going to get back into it this month, so make sure you subscribe so you can see my new videos. Speaking of new, some of Luish's new products are the Ectoplasm Jelly Bomb, the Pink Pumpkin Bubble Bar, the Bewitch Bubble Bar, and Head Witch Soap. Sadly, one of my favorites from last year isn't returning, and that is Boo. He was this cute little luxury bath melt. But they do have the Glitter Pumpkin Bubble Bar, Goth Fairy Shimmer Bar, and Pumpkin Bath Bomb that will be returning. Let me know down in the comments if you want to get any of these, and which ones. And it's that time of the week where I let you know super cool, awesome movies are hitting box office this weekend. And then we have Home Again and It. Let's start off with Home Again. This movie is rated PG and it's a drama movie. This movie has an intimate cast including Reese Witherspoon, Michael Sheen, Candice Bergen, Pico Alexander, Nat Wolff, Lola Flannery, Lake Bell, Dolly Wells, and Reed Scott. And fun fact, Hallie Mayer-Shire both wrote and directed this movie. In this movie, we follow the life of Alice Kinney, who has recently separated from her husband. Alice decides to start over by moving back to her hometown of LA with her 2 daughters. During a night out for her 40th birthday, Alice meets 3 aspiring filmmakers who happen to be in need of a place to live. Alice agrees to let the guys stay in her guest house, but the arrangement ends up unfolding in unexpected ways. Alice's unlikely new family and new romance comes to a crashing halt when her husband shows up, suitcase in hand. This movie tells a story of friendship, love, and the families we create. Check it out.
It's our family. Let's fix this.
You make a decision about your life when you're 25 years old. You think, is that like a good life decision for the rest of your life?
And next we have It. I saw this movie yesterday and it was so creepy, but it had some really funny moments as well. I thought it was amazingly done. I don't know about you guys, but I love horror movies. This movie is rated 18A and it's a horror movie based off of a novel written by Stephen King. In this movie you'll see Jaden Lieberher, Jeremy Ray Taylor, Sophia Lillis, and Finn Wolfhard among others. And Bill Skarsgård playing Pennywise himself. When children begin to disappear in the town of Derry, a group of young kids are faced with their biggest fears when they square off against an evil clown named Pennywise, whose history of murder and violence dates back for centuries. Take a look.
An evil thing.
Let me know down in the comments if you plan on seeing either or both of these movies. Alright, well there you have it. That's all the news stories I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.